I see you over there staring at me, kind of rushing me along a little bit. We're going to get to it. I promise y'all. If I try to do this without coffee, you're not going to like it. I'll tell you everything you need to make a YouTube video in just a minute, but I got to have coffee first. I'll be like incoherent if I'm not. Much better. Now we can get going. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be talking about a topic that I get asked about more than any other, whether we're out in public, whether we're on Facebook or Instagram or any of those social media platforms, and it is, Ron, what gear do I need to start a YouTube channel? So we are going to take today and show you guys exactly what gear you need to get started, and the results, they might surprise you. The common misconception is that you need all of this fancy equipment to get going on YouTube. You've got the drones, you've got the cameras, you've got all of the GoPros, you've got the gimbals, the microphones, and guys, let me tell you, every bit of that stuff is 100% not necessary, because everything that you need to get started on YouTube, you've got in your pocket right now. Unless you're rocking one of these or one of these. Now, I ain't hating. If you're still part of that flip phone mafia, much love to you, man. You've held out for years. That's some loyalty right there. You keep doing you, but pretty soon you're gonna have to get rid of those, and you're gonna have to get a smartphone, because those, they're gonna stop working, and you're not even gonna be able to talk to people anymore, and then you're just gonna be out of luck. So go get you a smartphone. For the vast majority of people, you already got what you need to start a YouTube channel right here. All smartphones these days create fantastic videos. Most of them even have software on them that'll help you edit the videos. If you have any Apple product, now, I'm not trying to start a war between Apple and Samsung users. Please don't get into that in the comments. I know Samsung users are never going to switch to Apple, and Apple's never going to switch to Samsung. I'm just saying, if you have an Apple product, iMovie comes with it for free, and that is a very, very powerful editing tool, especially for YouTube videos. So, if you've got a smartphone in your pocket right now, and you're not creating videos for YouTube and you say you want to, it's not the gear that you're lacking, it's the drive. Now, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, I'm just being 100% honest with you, because I can list you 3 or 4 people right now who have been very successful, who just film on their phones, they edit on their phones, and they post from their phones. So if you really want to start a YouTube channel, you can do it with a smartphone. Now, there's definitely some other things that can make it easier for you and make your quality just a little bit better. However, you can build up to those things. You do not have to have those things to start. You need to start to have those things. Write that down. In all seriousness, guys, we are going to go ahead and talk about a few things that I recommend for growing your YouTube channel. And I say growing because I do not want to offer the misconception that you need these things to start filming. You do not. These are just items that make it a little bit easier moving forward, and they add a little bit of quality to your videos as you grow as a content creator. The next thing I will say that I think you need in order to film on YouTube is one of these apparatuses right here. Now, what you're looking at, this is a Joby Gorillapod. And guys, I'm gonna link every bit of this stuff in the description below so you don't have to go out and look for it. And I will tell you, most of the items I'm showing you today are extremely budget friendly. The Joby Gorillapod is a very versatile tool, and it can be a very frustrating tool. Now, this is good for a multitude of things. Because it has the flex neck on it, you can be walking along, and if you're vlogging and you're holding out like this in front of you and you see a tree and you want to do a little bit of third person, you can take this, wrap it around that tree, tighten it down somewhere, and now you've got a third person view. The frustrating part about it is a little trouble to get back into vlogging mode, and it's hard to get these flex clamps on this one back to where they were starting. The other great tool that we use, and that I think is super important, is one of these flex clamp mounts. Now, what this is, this one came off of Amazon. I think I paid 20 bucks for this. You can buy a GoPro branded one that's like $50. It's a little bit shorter, but I've not noticed a huge difference. I did have one of those. That's actually what I dropped in the water when I was down at the boat ramp with my GoPro 8, was the GoPro branded one. So when I had to replace it, I did go out and buy a less expensive one, and this one works fine. Now, the unique thing about these is you can put just about anything you want on top of this, because it does have a 1/4-inch screw head. So you can put a phone clamp on here, you can put a GoPro mount on here, and on this end you have a clamp that will almost attach to just about anything. I love to put this on the front bar of the boat, pop it right there, and most of the time if you're seeing a third person view on the Mako of me, this is more than likely what my GoPro is attached to. You can hook this thing up to benches. Right now I've just got it stuck on the bar here. I truly believe that to make a good YouTube video and to get yourself out there, you've got to film yourself in third person. Now, this can also be used as a vlogging stick as well, and it is actually a little bit nicer than that one because it's a little longer. You can fold it up and put it out in front of you, and you can get that vlogging third person view that looks oh so good on the YouTube.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Jack Miley?
Just, doing the real estate thing.
Oh, always busy. Hey, man, do you have a little bit of time to come over and help me film something?
No, man, I can't. I gotta go talk to a man about a dog.
All right, man, I appreciate it. I'll holler at you soon.
All right, see you later.
See ya.
What's up, dude?
What's up, the beach bum? What are you doing, man?
I'm editing.
You're Ed? Oh, no. You don't have a minute to cut. Oh,
Working
look.
on the next video right there.
Oh, so do you have time to come over to help me film, or do you got to get that out today?
No, this is actually some sponsor content, and it's got to be up tomorrow, so.
I got it, man.
I have zero time.
That's totally cool. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Well, doing otherwise. I'd help you out.
I know you would. I know you would. I appreciate you, man. You take care.
All right, you too, Ron.
See ya.
Hello.
Yo, man, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's happening?
Not much. Just working on a little project here. You wouldn't happen to have a few minutes to come over and help me film, would you?
Right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out this morning.
Man, I am about to head to a real estate meeting. It's our monthly sales meeting that I have to be at. So.
Totally get that, man. I appreciate it. I thought maybe it was a long shot. I know everybody's busy on Tuesdays, but I just wanted to check with you.
Yep, man, I will. I'll hit you up after I get done there.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, see you.
Bye. So, guys, the moral of that story is your friends can't always be there to help you film. And that leads me to the next item, which is a tripod. A lot of times you get creative ideas and you want to go out and film right then, and you don't have the ability to get somebody to come help you. And that's where a tripod is so effective. You can throw that tripod up. You can either put a phone on it, you can put a GoPro on it, a big camera on it, and there's a wide range of tripods out there that you can use all the way from, like, I think Walmart has one for like $20 to a $300 or $400 one if that's the route you want to go. But those inexpensive ones are fine for the lighter cameras, but it gives you that view of everything going on behind you so you can still shoot content even when there's no one there to help you. And that gives you a huge benefit in content creation and getting that footage out there for everybody to see. Sorry guys, we gotta take a coffee break. All right, we can go again. The next two things we're gonna talk about are hands down the most expensive things we're going to talk about this morning, and they are not necessary. I wanna stress that you do not have to have these to film a YouTube video. I've already told you guys at the beginning of this video, the phone you have in your pocket is perfectly fine to film a YouTube video. But once you advance and you start looking for better quality and how to make your videos better, these next two items are really going to help to do that. The first is this little guy right here. Now there's two of these that we actually use. I actually use this brand, which is the Zoom, and I also use the Tascam, which is the one that I'm wearing right now. And what these are is on talent audio recorders. Now, couple things with these. One, it's going to make it a little more work for you in post because this does not record to your camera. In my opinion, no camera out there like the Canon I'm filming on today, the GoPros, or any other one for that matter, is going to give you the highest quality audio, even if you use an external mic. I have a Rode video mic on my camera right now, and I still will not use the audio from that camera. I will use the audio for my Tascam for this video. These are designed to capture audio. The camera is designed to capture video. What these are going to do is give you the ability to capture high quality audio. I can't tell you how many times I've tuned into a YouTube video and no matter the quality of the video, I've turned it off because the audio quality just wasn't there. In my opinion, once you start building up your YouTube channel, it becomes the most important thing of your video, hands down, no question asked. And I love these on-talent recorders. Now, you do have to sync this up at the end, just like I said previously. It's really not that difficult. On most editing softwares, you can hit a button that says synchronize, it puts it all together, and you're ready to rock and roll with it. But the quality that you get from these is hands down second to none. Now, what I typically do, and I know a lot of people have asked in the video, hey Ron, what's that little fuzzy thing on your chest? I typically use a dead cat on these if we're filming outdoors, definitely if we're filming on the beach, because even on a light wind day on the beach, you still get a lot of wind roar through any microphone. I have linked this and the Tascam, and if I'm being honest with you, I really don't have a preference. This is the newest one we bought. I did have a microphone that went bad on one of my Tascams. We have 4 Tascams that we use in the wedding industry, and I inadvertently just use those on the YouTube channel as well because they're perfect for filming and doing the things we do out there. I did just pick up the Zoom. I've always wanted to give one of these F1s a try simply because it's very similar to the Tascam, and I will tell you after using this thing for about a month or two, it gives you the same audio quality that the Tascam does. So it doesn't matter whether you get the Tascam or the Zoom, I highly recommend picking one of these up. Now, these are about $180 a piece. However, if you're ready to start spending money on your YouTube channel and growing that thing up there, this is definitely what I recommend buying first thing. Before we get into the final piece of gear that I think you need to start your YouTube channel, I do want to emphasize again that you do not need these last 2 items. Now, the mounts, the phone holders, that kind of stuff, you pretty much need that because I think it's super important in order to grow your YouTube channel for you to be on your YouTube channel. So if all you're filming is stuff around you and never yourself, it's going to be really hard for you to grow your brand. And that is so important on YouTube. I can tell you firsthand that the most important thing is your personality and you, and that's what they're going to want to watch is you. The environment around you is great, the stuff you're doing is great, but your personality and yourself is what's going to sell your YouTube channel. The subscribers are coming back for you, whether you make them laugh or whether you educate them or whether you take them to new places. They want to see you in those places. It gives them a sense of getting to know you. So it's so important to use those items that I discussed earlier to give yourself a third-person view to make sure that you're in your YouTube video. You want to be the star of your own channel. By all means, make sure that you are giving yourself the chance to do that. And all that being said, it brings us to the final piece of gear that I'm going to talk to you about. And if you've ever had one of these, you love to hate it. I know I love to hate mine. It is the most necessary evil I've ever had in a camera bag in my entire life, and that is the GoPros. Now, image quality and video quality on these things have come so far, and I'm going to show you guys a couple clips and exactly what I'm talking about. The first clip I'm going to show you here is going to be of a trip that Chase and I took out west about 3 years ago when we went out to VidCon. This is shot on the GoPro Hero 6. Now, you can tell there's a lot of distortion, different things going on because we were shooting in super bright light. And that camera in particular, if you got it in dark areas, it was god awful. This next clip that I'm going to show you was shot on the GoPro Hero 9. This is just a quick little fishing clip from something we've done here recently. And as you can see, we are shooting in super bright light right out on Pensacola Bay, lots of bright colors, and the GoPro Hero 9 picked it up fantastically. Fantastically. Is that a word? Fantastically? Fantastically. If it's not, we're going to coin that. Cameraman Ron, new dictionary coming out soon. Fantastically. That's going to be the first word in it, y'all. You just watch and see. We're doing that. But anyways, back to the camera. A couple things that I like about this one over the 8. Now, before I go any farther, let me preface this by saying I had 2 GoPro Hero 8s, as most of you know if you've been following along on the channel very long. And I would not have upgraded from the 8 to the 9 had I not dropped the 8 in the water. When I dropped the 8 in the water and I couldn't find it, I ended up having to go back and get the GoPro Hero 9. It just made sense. Typically, if I have to pick up a new piece of gear, I do go ahead and pick up the newest one available just because the price is so little difference between the 8 and the 9 that it just makes the most sense. The reason a lot of people have held off on switching to the 9 is because they did put a different battery in this, And that's my favorite thing about it over the 8, if I'm being 100% honest with you. The batteries for this are about 20 bucks a piece, but I will tell you they last about 40% longer than the batteries for the GoPro Hero 8, 7, and 6, which I have a ton of because I'm still using the GoPro 8 and I actually still use my GoPro 6 sometimes in certain situations. The reason I say you need a GoPro is pretty simple. It is because of the mounting ability for it. Now, we have vlogged with all different kinds of cameras. We've used the Canon cameras, which I'm filming on right now, which is a Canon EOS R. We have used a smaller like power shot Canon, which we really liked, but the GoPro is just the most versatile camera that we have in our arsenal for filming YouTube videos. Now, obviously, I'm not rolling into a wedding and filming a wedding with the GoPro, but the reason is because I have to color correct and do a lot of different things to that footage in post. With the YouTube videos, we shoot everything in A+. Even the Canon camera. If I'm filming with Brant or Beach Bum or filming for myself, we're throwing that camera in A+ and we're rolling. We're not going back and doing a ton of color correction on a YouTube video like we do a wedding film. Now, why is this the camera that we love to hate, you may ask? It does have its fair share of issues. It will freeze up sometimes. The 7 and the 8 and 9 have all done that ever since. I'm not sure that they've ever found a patch that actually fixes that. But the image quality you get from it, you can't beat, guys. It's such a versatile little camera. You can put it underwater. The housing on it is waterproof. And then overall, it's just easy to use. You can strap it on your chest, you can roll on, and it's effortless when you get ready to use it. Guys, at the end of the day, the best advice I can give you about content creation is get out there and create. It is so much more about you than it is about the gear you use. So get out there, enjoy yourself, and enjoy the ride. We'll see you on the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. We cannot thank you enough for tuning in with us each and every week for all of these adventures. Make sure you leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought about this episode. We'd really like to hear from you. And if you're new here, we would love it if you'd take a moment and smash that subscribe button. I hope each and every one of you has a great week, and we can't wait to see you on the next one. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.